right, here we are at world famous Tipitinas, and the members of Galactic, my bandmates, and I pooled our resources to buy this esteemed establishment in November of 2018. So the way that came about was we started playing here Lundi Gras of 2000, the night before Mardi Gras, the Saturday before Mardi Gras, New Year's Eve, Halloween, 2 nights during Jazz Fest. We started doing all of that about 6 to 8 times a year. And so when the previous owner started looking to maybe sell Tipitinas, we arranged to buy it from him. So each member of Galactic owns 20%, and this is literally our favorite venue that we've ever played in the world. We've been all over the world playing different places, and this is still our favorite spot. So we got to take over, and we don't think of ourselves as the owners so much as we think of ourselves as the current caretakers of our favorite venue, and also the favorite venue of a lot of people here in New Orleans and around the world. So during the show, this is just lined up with people. And this bar over here is just lined up with people. People literally hanging over the rafters over here. And it's just a really exciting venue to play. And tonight is sold out. We've got tons of friends coming out. So this is gonna be a really fun evening. And then here we are at my kit. And this is literally, as Levon Helm would say, the best seat in the house. So I can see everybody in the front room. I can see everybody up there in the balcony. I can see everybody over here at the bar. I can see my wife, who's usually hanging out over here. And then we have all of our friends hanging out over here on the side. So it's just such a wonderful place to play. And this is where a lot of our musical heroes have played a lot. So the Meters, the Neville Brothers, Dr. John, the list goes on and on. And so many people have played here over the years. We feel so honored to be playing here and to be the current caretakers of our favorite venue. All right, we're gonna give you a behind the scenes look, and we're gonna go upstairs and take a look at the backstage. To think of all of our musical heroes who have come up and down these stairs, and then also this venue is the place that a lot of great rock bands played some of their first gigs when they came to New Orleans. So bands like Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Rage Against the Machine all had some of their first gigs here. Also bands like Bad Brains, Fishbone. I can remember being here for a lot of these gigs that I'm talking about. It was opened in 1977, and 14 people put their money together to start a place where Professor Longhair and Earl King and other New Orleans mainstays could play on a regular basis. And James Booker would play here, Dr. John, the Meters, Neville Brothers, the list goes on and on and on and on. But this is literally, as you can tell, my favorite venue in the world. And I get to play here with some of the other bands that I play with. I get to play here with Dragon Smoke, with Ivan Neville. So I just feel really fortunate that I get to live in this city, born in this city, still my favorite city in the world. And get to play at Tipitinas as often as I do. Here we are backstage. Got an open bag of chips, sour, Haribo, gummy bears. There's always a banana, plenty of bottled water. Jelly likes to have some wine after the gig. Got some comfy chairs here. As you can see, some of the mainstays that I was talking about have their pictures here. Here is Thurl, the houseman DeCluet, who was our singer for many years, toured the world, and he was like our connection to the New Orleans music scene. He had seen and grown up with a lot of our musical heroes. Deacon John up here, and then the namesake of the club, Professor Longhair. He had a song called Tipitina. There's a couple different stories about the title of that song. And then we've got Fats Domino over here. The great Ernie Cato. So our first record on vinyl on the Tipitina's Record Club was Fest at Home. And then we just released an Ernie Cato record we will be releasing a Fats Domino record that was recorded here on the stage at Tips. Right here we have the great Cyril Neville, in our opinion, one of the greatest soul singers of all time. And we got to tour with him for about 2 years. So we love Cyril, and he's one of our musical heroes. Right here we've got Dr. John, the great Dr. John, who we love very much. He played many, many times at Tips over the years. Walter Wolfman Washington, who we love very much. And this is his Walk of Fame plate, which is outside in the sidewalk. We love Walter. I've played on one of his records and then played on another record that's hopefully coming out very soon. So we have a long-standing relationship with Walter. He's played with us many times. We just love him. But of course, there's one more bit of Professor Longhair. Right now we're in the VIP balcony, and this is a great spot to look down on the stage. But you can sit here and you can see the whole stage from up here. And then this will be full later on tonight. He's one of our musical heroes. We love Leo. Guitar player for the Meters, one of the great guitar players and songwriters. Dirty Dozen Brass Band playing here. They've played here many, many times. They're one of our favorites. Bruce Daggerpont. He's probably played Tipitinas more than anybody because he's had a weekly on Sundays for years. All right, what's happening? Here we are outside of the world famous Tipitinas, and here's our big sign right up here, and this is our stage door, and through this door, a lot of our musical heroes have come into the building, left out of the building, but man, if these doors could talk. Exciting stuff. Thank y'all for taking this little brief tour of Tipitinas, and thank you for all of your support over the years. Thanks for any time that you come to Tips, anytime you buy merch, anytime that you've contributed, especially during the pandemic. A lot of people reached out and contributed, and we really appreciate that. We don't take it lightly. So thank y'all, and we'll see y'all down the road. Take care. If you liked this behind the scenes video, please hit those like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to see more videos like this and lots of abbreviated drum lessons as well. So thank y'all. See you down the road.